Hi, I'm Blythe Stevens, MFA Bliss Catalyst and creator of A Blythe Coach, where I help multi-passionate creatives take leaps of faith. Today in real time, we're approaching the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. It comes in late December and marks the longest night and shortest day of the year, so the darkest times, and officially the beginning of winter, but also the beginning of the return of the light. So a rich time of festivals, regardless of culture or religion, a really important time of inner reflection and assessment, planning. Can be a very difficult time of the year because of, on the one hand, so much excitement and celebration and energy and doing and thinking and planning and finishing, and sometimes memories that can be really painful and past challenging situations coming back, or loss and grief. And on the other hand, we can have sort of a lethargy, and the dark days can lead to winter blues and depression, and sort of the going inward can have positive and negative qualities. So I wanted to bring as a gift today a centering and grounding and orienting meditation for the winter solstice with a few questions to guide our further reflection. It is a wonderful time of year for journaling, for visioning, for identifying what's most important. And then as we get into brighter, more active seasons, more outward going seasons, finding ways to bring that internal reflection and centering and our most important core values with us through also very hectic and creative times. So not necessarily a time of great light and creativity now, but certainly a time of planting seeds and preparing to tend and then harvest them as we're coming out of the time of compost and decomposition and rest and renewal. So you may be in a reclined, standing, or seated position for this meditation. Please do bring in whatever supports can help you feel focused, safe, and grounded. A comfortable position and chair, maybe a candle or some incense, an essential oil, things that bring us into our physical sensation and senses can be good. An intention, a centering prayer, or a mantra. A journal, a place to write or record any thoughts that come up that we would like to either release. We could even do a burning ritual for them, or which we want to remember and journal about or archive or elaborate on at a later date. Maybe inspiration comes. So as you come into that position fully, softly focusing or closing your eyes. Notice the temperature, the warmth of the body, any sensations, the sound of your breath as it rises and falls, any sounds that may be happening in your environment, smells, even tastes. At first, as the days start to grow brighter and longer, the change is subtle. It doesn't occur to us as a change at all, perhaps. And then very slowly we see the results of the days growing longer. We feel the warmth, the early flowers of the spring coming. And so in our lives, we might have things working underneath the surface, changes, but we don't see their results quite yet. So I need to find the hope, find the inspiration during those dark times where we don't see results yet, of our labors. So consider what lights me up. What lights you up? Might make you feel contented or happy. Be favorite people, activities, hobbies, passions, dreams, visions, sensations. Sometimes we need to be reminded or rediscover what it is we enjoy, what we like, what lights us up. So keep a record of what comes to you and keep adding to it. Consider next on which shadows or dark places you would like to shed or cast a light, and releasing them. It's no longer a dark place if we shed light onto it, become aware of it, found support and help for it. Take the space and time to look around in your internal and external spaces. Identify those shadowy, dark, even difficult places. And then what resources, what supports you already have or that you need to recruit or remember that you have to lean upon or hire. Maybe it's a professional that might be of most service. Maybe it's somebody you already know, a friend, a book, a program, a class, a value. And then seek out that support. Remembering it's an ongoing and cyclical process, never completely done. Like the seasons, we'll always be revisiting and passing through each of these phases and balancing and deepening our lives as we go. So as the third and final question to meditate upon and reflect about, consider what is important to you or what values you want to bring out into the light this season, but also through the coming of year. So as you bring forward the things that light you up and bring you joy, as you cast light into the shadows and get support, what do you want to bring forth into the light and share with the world in the future? Maybe we aren't taking action about those areas quite yet, but we're starting to hatch a plan, to feel a brainstorm, to see possibility that will continue to develop as we move from the winter solstice through the winter and into the spring. I hope you're able to find some value in these questions, whether it's in quiet contemplation, in writing, in conversation and sharing. Maybe we want to process through some of these ideas with a trusted conversation partner, confidant, therapist, or coach. Please do let me know how I can support you with developing what lights you up, what you want to shed light on, and what do you want to bring forth in the coming year, whether that's supporting you physically through yoga, dance, and other mindful movement offerings, whether it's supporting the whole person through coaching and through lots of offerings, both free online as well as one-to-one and group programs. I am here for you. I wish you a wonderful winter and holiday season into a new year, which will be 2025 in this case. It is a wild time to be alive, and I'm so happy to share it with you. Take good care, and I'll see you again soon.